Have you ever been so stressed out you just wanted to tear all your hair out? Or have you ever been so stressed out over school that you just didn't even want to go to class, you just wanted to leave and ditch it completely? Have you ever been so stressed out over 3 school projects and 2 essays that you don't even start on one and instead you just go to sleep? Have you ever been so stressed out that you just have a complete mental breakdown and totally forget about everything? Well, I have news for you. 1 in 5 graduates, undergraduates, have constant stress. That means you're not the only one who's feeling at your wit's end. But that brings us to a question. What are you going to do about it? Well, you're listening to the right person because I'm going to share with you a few ways to cope with your constant stress. But first, I want you to put your feet in the shoes of a girl named Chelsea. Chelsea is taking 5 classes, so 14 credits, and as all of you know, that's full time. She has a serious boyfriend, she lives with roommates, and to top it all off, she is into sports, volleyball and tennis, and she's the #1 player in those sports. Well, it's 2 weeks before finals week, and she has 2 school projects to complete, 3 essays to write, plus she promised her best friends she would hang out with them Saturday night, because it's a must, you have to hang out with your best friends. And thirdly, she promised that she would have a serious date with her boyfriend. Of course, they're serious, so that's usually #1 priority, right? So 2 weeks before finals week, she's completely stressed out. She doesn't know which way to turn, and she is on the verge of a mental breakdown. What does she do? Now, I know each and every one of you have felt like this sometime in your life, right? So, my first suggestion is to get some sleep. Now, when we hit college, our sleeping schedules aren't exactly ideal, am I right? We sometimes go to sleep at 12 midnight, sometimes we go to sleep at 2 a.m. in the morning, and sometimes the next night we go to sleep at 9 o'clock and wake up at 7 like normal people should. Well, my suggestion is that maybe you should stick to a schedule. Get a schedule where you go to sleep maybe at 9 o'clock and wake up at 7 a.m. Or have a good night's sleep one night instead of having just 4 hours consistently, because you're going to get worn down. Sleep can help you 1, refocus, 2, recharge, and 3, rebalance. The next thing that I suggest is to get some exercise. Now, you may think that if you don't have time to sleep and you barely have time to eat, how are you going to exercise? Well, you're right, you are feeling stressed, so how are you ever going to fit that into your schedule? Now, when I mean exercise, I don't necessarily mean that you need to go to the gym and do this hardcore workout for 2 hours, you know, work on that 6-pack or run cardio for 2 hours. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because within an hour, what you could do is you could take a walk around your neighborhood. You could take a walk maybe to your favorite place down at Citrus Plaza. You could eat a quick snack, a healthy snack, or even a little meal. You could take another 15-minute walk back to campus from Citrus Plaza. And not only that, you could take a little power nap on the couches down in the student lounge. That could build your stamina and get you going for the rest of the day or even the rest of the week. The next suggestion that I have is to get some food. Similar to our sleep habits and maybe even our exercise habits, we don't necessarily eat on a schedule, am I right? So for me personally, I go to work in the morning, I come to school in the afternoon, and I don't even eat. At 2 o'clock, I may have a little snack or something, and then at nighttime, at 9:30 at night, I decide, oh, I'm going to go to McDonald's and get lunch to eat, and by the time it's 10 o'clock, I should be in bed, but instead I just ate. So our eating habits are completely off-kilter. How many of you have heard of the Freshman 15? Okay, so for those of you who have not heard of the Freshman 15, this is when you leave high school, graduate high school, and you come to college, and you're a freshman in college, and your schedules are completely different. Your stress level is totally off the wall. So you're kind of getting used to different things, but you eat. And you may eat junk food because you don't have time to cook a quick, healthy meal. So you eat junk food, and in the meantime, your body is gaining that Freshman 15, which is like 15 extra pounds. So my suggestion to you is go eat something balanced and healthy, whole grains, protein, and best of all, fruits and vegetables. Now this one I think is one of the most important ones because oftentimes we don't get much quiet time. So my suggestion for you is to take time to just think. So right now, I want you to take a few seconds and try and remember the last time you had some complete, quiet, quality time to yourself. Yeah, last time I had that was probably 6 months ago. Personal quality time in college students rarely exists. We always we're in the library chatting with our friends, or we're in the library studying, but there's still people around us. We're down at Starbucks working on a project with other people. There are always people around us. Some of us even live with roommates. There's always people around us. So my suggestion is to find a few moments of peace and quiet. Maybe it could be outside at a park. It could be at a library as well, maybe in a corner, but turn your phone off. Get away from those friends just for maybe 2 hours. Take a few moments of quiet time, because that could do wonders for your stress. So with all of these 4 points, there are more that you can look into further. But with these 4 points, we have helped not only Chelsea, but you as well, maybe understand, number one, stress and how to deal with it a little more in your college life. Thank you.
Woo! Innovation.